What am I doing? Hi, I'm Des, and welcome to the most pointless channel created on YouTube ever. I have no idea what I'm going to be doing with this, but I'm the most creative when I have no idea what I'm doing, so I guess here's to hoping. First off, I want to say that I'm pretty stoked about doing this because I'm currently flooded into my house right now and I can't go to work, so it's better than being trapped at home with endless amounts of inspiration trapped in your mind and you can't write it down because you're so flustered with your own thoughts that you can't focus, so you force yourself to make a YouTube video. I mean, I don't think anything's better than that, huh? Nothing is obviously better than that, obviously. Secondly, I'd like to thank Virtue the Phoenix for being such an inspiration for me and helping me get inspired to create this YouTube channel. I've been wanting to do it since I was 12, but I've never had much motivation to do it because I didn't think I could. But he's been a lot of help, and I think you should also check out his YouTube channel. He's a gamer, and he's really cool, and I know him in person, so I can vouch for that. He's a really good dude, so check him out. Anyways, and thirdly, I'd like to say that I have no idea what I'm doing or what I plan on doing, but I do plan on having a lot of fun, and I'm hoping that maybe some of you, whoever is watching, will have fun with me, because having fun by yourself isn't a lot of fun, been doing it for 17 years, so. Anyway, so let's get to the point of this video. I went on a trip a little over a month ago to visit my mother's best friend, aka my second mother, who just so happens to live in New Jersey. I've never been to New Jersey. I heard they had oceans, so naturally I invited myself. And at 3:30 p.m. on a Thursday, I began my trip with my mother. I didn't film much in the beginning because in the first 30 minutes, me and my mother were arguing on whether or not I needed tennis shoes or not. I did, desperately. But the first day of this trip wasn't really filmed much because I'm a lazy bitch and I passed out in the back seat, leaving my mother to drive for 21 hours. Yes, I am a terrible child, and yes, I am very blessed to have such an amazing mother like her. And no, this back seat wasn't comfortable, at all, so. Also, sorry if I keep adjusting a little bit. I'm on my knees right now, and because I don't have a chair, and I'm also filming at the lowest part of my windowsill, so I apologize if I keep jumping around, but it's uncomfortable. Okay, girl, I'm on a pillow. It don't work. I'm sorry. Just be patient with me. This is better. This is better. It's whatever. At least I'm not sitting on the floor anymore. Maybe I can sit still. Sorry if you see me looking down a little bit throughout this video. I'm using it as reference points because I have a terrible memory. Anyways, fast forward a bit and we get there. And my mom gets to see her best friend in real life for the first time, and it was super special. Not awkward at all, which was very surprising because I figured that I would be super awkward because I don't hang out with people. And, also my mom's kind of the same way. We're both really, really introverted. So it's kind of a big deal for us to go out and do things like that. But I was super excited to meet her, and she was so sweet. And oh my god, I love her so much. Okay. Anyway, so we get to their beautiful vintage Victorian, totally not using that word right, but it's fine, looking house. And the first thing I see is her cat. Now, let me tell you, I freaking love cats. They are adorable, and they're soft, and they're cute, and they're fluffy, and they're the best things that was ever created, and they're happiness in a fur ball, and I love them so much. I could literally sleep in a pile of them and, be the happiest person on earth, only if they didn't claw my face off. Because every cat I've ever met has tried to kill me, so it's fine. But they're still cute, and I still love them so much. So her cat is standing on the table, and I'm freaking losing my mind because it's adorable, and her name is Astrid, and she's just so cute. Ooh, shit. So I'm just loving on this cat, and I'm just giving it all of my attention. Baby talking it and stuff. And then I smell smoke. Not just any smoke, like a putrid, burning body, dying smoke. And my sense of smell isn't shit, so for me to smell something definitely means it has to be extremely strong. So I'm smelling this dying, disgusting smell, and my mother's smelling it too. She's standing right next to me, and we're still loving on this cat, by the way. We're not even paying attention what's going on. until we looked down. This cat was standing over a candle and was on fire. Was literally on fire and just was so unbothered by it. Like, how? So me and my mother, like the terrible people we are nervously trying to get our friend's attention, you know, not even thinking about the fact that we could just simply move the cat away from the candle. No, we were too nervous for that. So we're both freaking the F out trying to figure out how we're gonna get this cat away from this candle, and also discreetly, because at some reason, somehow, we thought it was our fault that this cat was on fire. And then out of nowhere, my mother decides that, yeah, I think it's probably logical that we pick the cat up and move it away from the candle and maybe try and dust it off. So that's what she does. But we didn't stop calling that cat Fire Crotch for like the entire time that we were there, because it was just too comical for it not, you know, it was just too comical. So the cat goes and lays down and is just chilling on the floor, like it wasn't just on fire, like unbothered. And then of course our friend is like, what's that burning smell? And we're like, your cat. Oh, and their dog also smiled at me. I thought I was gonna die, but then I found out that it was the sweetest, most sweetest little animal that you'll ever meet. Smiles, and it's evil looking, and my mom got this beautiful picture of it, terrifyingly beautiful, but it's you know, it's her happy, it's her, you know, living her best life, so we're just gonna let her do her thing, you know, like let her smile, like what's so bad about it, right? It's terrifying, I know, but yeah. So not much happened that day because me and my mother were terribly tired from the long drive, you know, because I definitely put so much effort into that. But our friend took us to Walmart, which completely different from Missouri's Walmart, which is weird to me, but, you know, I'm not mad. It's totally fine if you want to have a weird Walmart. That's fine. But we went to Walmart to get me some tennis shoes, which, by the way, can we talk about how crazy you New Jerseyans drive? Like, I don't know if it was just her or if it was just the people that decided to be out at that hour, but you guys are nuts when you drive. Me and my mother were terrified. I've never really been one to like follow the rules on the road really all of the time. Is this self-incriminating? Who knows? But like these guys go the extra mile to break the rules. Like it's almost like a challenge. Like, oh, you don't think I won't go around you when you're stopped and turning? Haha, I'll drive the shoulder like it's the highway. Like it was terrifying, but it was awesome because, you know, who doesn't like an adrenaline rush? So we did go to the beach for the first time. My first time. I think it was my mother's first time too. I'm not 100% sure. We don't talk. And we sat in the rocks and we just kind of enjoyed each other's company and like talked and caught up and we picked pebbles like nerds and enjoyed just being out there. It's so peaceful. I was not expecting that. I figured it was gonna be packed with people. Even though it was extremely cold, I figured it would be completely packed because everybody loves the ocean, right? But I guess locals just are there all the time, so why would they want to be there all the time? I don't know, it's weird. Anyways, we also went shopping for like at like the gift shops and stuff, and we got a bunch of cute little things. Like I got this awesome little sweater. And I also got, ooh, I almost broke my ass. I also got this beautiful gem. I was super excited to see this because, you know, it's eco, or it's also green eco, bottle cap, tin cans. It's got this amazing story on the back on why they made them and stuff like that. I really enjoyed this, and I also love elephants. Okay, whew. So by the end of the day, my mother and me were extremely tired and there wasn't much to do because the sun had gone down so much. So we weren't really able to do anything besides Walmart and like the beach, and also survive the trip back because our friend drives like a crazy person. So we ended up passing out on the couch in the living room. The next day I faintly remember going to a museum / park thing. I don't remember much because I have a bad memory, and it was also like little over a month ago, so it's hard to put together. But I think we went to like a park / thing, I don't know, but I got a little bit of footage there, some stuff. I didn't want to film too much because I don't know if I could get in trouble for that, and I also didn't want to because I kind of just wanted to enjoy the moment with the people that I was with, and I didn't know if it made them uncomfortable with me constantly videotaping everything. So I did film a little bit, but not very much. So it was a lot of fun, very hot, I do remember that. After that, I think we ended up going to a restaurant. Later on, me and my mom snuck off to this abandoned house and took pictures, and you know, she's a photographer, not a weirdo, so you know. Yeah, so that day I don't have much memory of. Not only is it because it was over a little over a month ago, but because I don't think we did much that day. I mean, I know we did some stuff, but I don't think we did much. The third day I remember, for breakfast, we had what she called a New Jersey bagel. And then me and my mother packed up for another 21 hour trip. Missouri isn't that far from New Jersey, but because we're stupid and we took the scenic route on accident, it was a little bit longer. We did stop by the ocean again, and we went back into those little gift shops and got these little bottles like this big, and tried to gracefully fill up our bottles with the ocean. This is what I got right here. These beautiful little gems. It looks fucking dirty, but it's not bad, and it only looks dirty because, well, I don't know, I'm not a scientist, but it looks dirty, so let's clean up our oceans, huh? When it got closer to midnight, we had previously agreed that we were going to stop at a hotel wherever we were at so that we could make sure that we weren't going to be super tired that following Monday. And at that point, when midnight hit, I was already passed out in the front seat. So my mother wakes me up, and I groggily walk my happy ass all the way up to the hotel. But Wrong Turn was filmed there, and I ain't trying to die. So naturally, I lose my mind. It's okay though, because my mother was in tears, not from crying because she was sad that we were in West Virginia, but because she was laughing because I was crazy. Morning comes after a night full of sleeping with one eye open, and we go down to breakfast. I don't eat anything meat. It's also not that I thought humans were in it. I just, you know, I was just being safe. We hit the road again, and it was boring about most of the way until it got closer to dinner time, and I had this extreme pain in my ribs, in my stomach, and in my uterus. Now, it is normal for me to have pain in my ribs because I have Derkham's disease, so it's very normal for pain to be there, and it's also really normal for uterine pain because I have endometriosis, and very painful stuff, if you know what I mean. But for my, you know, and for my stomach to hurt, it's pretty normal to have some, like, stomach pain because that's just like a common thing for people, I think. But for all of it to happen at once wasn't normal. And even to this day, I still have no idea why I was in so much pain. But at least we got to stop at a Chili's and eat, so that was cool. That's the best part of that part. When we finally made it home, it was great. We passed out our gifts to our families. You know, we told them all about the things that we did. I had my best friend come over, and we hung out until I had work the next morning. But while I was there, I fell in love with the ocean and all of the sounds that it made and how peaceful it was and just how nostalgic it was. I also fell in love with the creatures inside. So it got me thinking. I knew I wanted to do something that would help our oceans, but I didn't know what I could do. So I went onto Instagram like a normal teenager, and I became an ambassador for SandCloud, which is a brand that donates 10% of their funds to helping marine life. So that's cool. I also signed up for their monthly VIP. It's roughly around $30. That's plus tax, plus shipping, plus all that extra stuff. Like, that's all just kind of added up. That's what the sum of all of it is for me. I think shipping's $4. So at best, it's like $26, but plus shipping. So it's around $30 a month. All of anything to do with SandCloud will be linked down below. I'll have an ambassador link, and I'll also have just kind of like a product link. So if you want to buy anything, go through that link. If you want to be an ambassador, you can go through that link. It's totally fine, down in the description below. And also don't forget to check out Andrea's Owl Nest. It's a website that sells jewelry, and that's our best friend who we went to visit in New Jersey, and she's the only reason why we went, and I want to help her out. So don't forget to visit her website. That'll also be linked down below. And yeah. Okay, I'm done talking. Y'all have a nice day.